Alright. Yeah, alright, there we go. It just took a while. Lore time, no intro. We're reading lore right now. Goddamn motherfucking ads for Scion. Goddamn cult shit. Ah, my lord. How many of these things are gonna be here, man? How many of them are gonna be here, man? How many dark cults can this one franchise fit? Baby, this franchise can fit so many dark cults. It is actually just every game. Does Ike's game have a fucking dark cult? I know his game is about fucking up some random dude. Does he have a dark cult? How many dark cults are here? You're a dark cult, he's a dark cult, we're all dark cults. Any other evil gods I need to know about? I don't know, man, I like Awakening. That pissed off every single Fire Emblem man who doesn't also like Awakening. It's still one of my favorites. I don't give a damn. You can't stop me. I probably should replay Awakening because it had been my first Fire Emblem game, and then like 4 years passed before I had played another one. But from what I remember, I like Awakening. I really like the shtick, there's time travel, waifus. I will admit there's some characters that are fucked, but you know. God, oh lord. Oh, hey, which one of these people looks normal? Yeah. Mr. Potato Head. Oh, this is chapter 2. Ah, shit. How do I edit my title midstream? Quickly, Ninja, fix the title. Make it be chapter 2, because I forgot the prologue apparently doesn't count. Do that thing that I never do. I do not, so I'm just gonna lie to people, alright. If anyone asks, I'll tell them this is technically chapter 3 and the game lied. That's how we get them. You bait the hook with the chapter 3, they come in here and say, oh, they're just lying, alright. And then they stick around because, you know, that's how you grow a fan base. Trying to pay attention, stop talking in chat is not what your streamer should be saying. Destin. Why can't I get dudes like the dude on the right in my party? Why don't we just get more just fucked up, evil looking dudes in these games? Why does everyone have to be a pretty boy? That was one of the coolest shit I saw, but when I was still really into Three Houses and had just finished it, I watched a playthrough of a randomizer, and you got some of the dumb people in your party. You got some of the dumbest shit in your party. If they have a unique model, they're in the party, potentially. It was cool. Also randomize their growths and stats. Yggdrasil! Oh, that's a lot of towns. Ooh, there's a lot of towns on this map. It's gonna be a yikes. Alright, here we go. Smug, self-absorbed swine. Swine is a good insult. That's a good one. It's classy. It's a classic. Yves. Also classy, standard insult. We all know Yves. Ava and Alva. They really like the V in this family, don't they? They're really about the Vs. I'm gonna be entirely fucking honest. I have no idea what the fucking this is supposed to be implying, Scion. You don't like the V's? Harheim, Hairhain, Hair, hey! Incest! You know, I had thought that before, and I just wanted to make sure, you know. I thought that the first time, but I wasn't 100% certain. I don't give a damn, Ninja. We're talking about incest. Oh, we should probably stop talking about incest. Oh boy, here we go for round 2. Time to conquer another entire fucking country. Oh great, great, thanks, Scion. Oh, fantastic. Why does she have a cloud on her head? Alright, well that's how love formed. I've read books. Their genealogy's a fucking maze. Hey, who's Slaughter? Oh, that's who sits in the chair. I wonder who the canon. What's the canon here? Where's the dude who got fucking butchered? Oh, that's unfortunate. Is this map reasonable? No! Hey, Owen's blue. Is this a yellow team? We're fucking playing like some, Halo shit right here. Quake, what's the fucking PvP old-fashioned shit? It's like not Halo, but better. Time Splitters, yeah. Because I know there's like green, but these dudes are yellow. What the fuck? These are some game changers. I'm gonna need to go fast, it seems. Of course I'm not supposed to go there first. But yeah. How do you even get up here? Oh, you gotta go through and around. Alright. When do I get flyers? How hard can I power level them? I know they're mainly used as convoy bait, but that's not the point. Alright, ready for an hour of arenas. Let's go. Alright, let's see what we got. Steel Blade. Rank A for steel. God damn. Arden. Oh shit. Okay, I need to use Arden. Thank you. C, C, B. Why is the fucking sword A then? Bullshit. This is gay as hell. Okay, who has a sword that sucks dick? Is it you? No, you, what? You can't even use hand axes, can you? You gotta put that down. Let's start off with fixing inventories. So he has a steel lance and a javelin. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll let him keep those because it lets him build up crit. I don't think he needs an iron lance. Like at a certain point, he's gonna get enough strength to be able to just tote that steel lance around without any penalties, so that's fine. Sigurd, he has a silver sword. I don't think he fucking needs any help. You even equip Thunder? Nope. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, I know how good Thunder tomes are. Ooh, baby, give me that right now. Ooh, yeah, baby. And don't you have a thing I need to, like, give? Yeah, this skill. Isn't that accuracy in this game? What does skill factor into in this game? Because it's always one of those stats that it's kind of different between game to game, so I need to decide. I also need to fix his damn... Because he gets to keep the magic ring. It's the beginner mage. I'm gonna make him fuck. But, so he gets to keep the magic ring, fuck you, Deirdre. But, I need to figure out what skill does. Ethwayne, can you even use any of these? You even have equipped. Oh, that's wrong. Good job being wrong. Me. Heal, return, slim sword. Oh, you need to not buy anything because you need to save your money. Because I'm gonna give you every single stab and I don't care. No, don't fix that. This is where Dew's gonna come in clutch and giving you a bunch of cash to do. Okay, who has this, like, shit skill? Affects units hit rate when all other factors are held constant. Skill or portion of the hit. Okay. Who has ass skill? I was gonna give it to, like, Lex, because he's an axe. And even though he has satisfactory skill, it's an axe. He's gonna have the biggest problems. Plus, he has a brave, having that be consistent. Mint. Even if he didn't have the axe and, you know, we weren't a dirty, dirty cheater, I'd still give it to him, probably. I also want to give him the hand axe because gotta have a ranged option. How do I have Dew give you cash? Does it need to be in the overworld to have Dew give cash? No, never mind. God, this is so awkward. You can't move up and down. That's so awkward. Here's some money. How much money did I even give you? Cool, thanks. That consumes his turn. Well, I guess he gets to wait. I did not know that that was going to consume a turn. Did he just give him all of his money? Oh! What? No! Where's the fucking... Is it you, Ideen? Put that down. Put all these down. They're not for you. Bend and warp. Put those down. Single healer is probably a bad idea, I'm gonna be frank. She can't even use warp. Waiting for her, like, damn stab rank to tier up. Like, here, you take heal. We're gonna have them trade heal. Because, frankly, I'd rather have you be healing better, because she can move further. So the fact that she has, like, a better heal would be better. And then, I guess warp will come in time. It feels like a waste of a warp stab, but, you know. A Dew can help feed into that. You take the heal stab. Dude, like, do weapon ranks even increase in this game? I heard that there were some old games where they just don't even move, and I'm like, oh, this is a fat load of shit. But, you know. Okay, you have steel sword, iron sword. Is it like a steel blade? Is that the difference? It's a steel blade. Ah, that would make sense. That'd be great for him, though, because he really needs some damage. Dude, he could use lances. Wait, what? Since when could he use lances? Dude! They lied to me! Alec is not, I mean, he's on a horse, but like, you know, he's never been able to do that because he just started with a fuckload of swords. I mean, alright, Alec is like less useless now. We need to go through like everyone's inventory. So what's still in the armory? I think Steel Blade's the only one I would still want to buy unless someone has like a shitty lance. Like, what do you have? He's fine. It's a steel lance. Finn. Oh, my boy. Oh, he's been using an iron lance this whole time. Oh, the reckoning has come. This is where violence takes off. Oh, yes. Lex, he's got Azel, you're fine, Aideen, Midir, and, right. You have like a steel blade, don't you? Shit. And then steel bow, fucking, it's Midir, who gives a damn? Violence, oh, it's our boy Finn, of course it's coming. So let's just say that, like, I saved, like, right there. Because I don't like using the save states unless you could hard save. But let's just, because otherwise that would be me having to reload and undo shit, and I think it's funnier if I fucked up. I don't think people are gonna complain about me having been a dumbass. So I'm gonna do my arena shit just with Do still being a dumbass. We're gonna start with the people who I don't want trained. Yo, don't worry, we've noticed, Ninja. Alright, actually we're gonna start with, Sigurd and Finn. Oh god, and Lex. Oh Jesus, we got it. Alright. Here we go. Good job, Ninja. I'm so proud of you. Jiro the fighter. Jiro. Good open. I don't really know if I want to use Ira. Ira seems really good though. Like, there have been a few games where they've just randomly included a swordsman who they can't move as far and they're sword locked, but they just have such good stat blocks. You know? Like, I think of, wasn't there a dude from, like, Blazing Blade? The one that, like, I never used? It was the dude with the red hair, like, Raven or whatever. He fucks, dude. Yes. I'm not allowed to legally say that on stream, but conceptually. What am I planning for pairings, though? Everyone with Sigurd. Finn, actually. Harem route. I think everyone would agree that's canon. Lovin'. God, she does so much damage. And Astra, here we go again. This is where the fun begins. Okay, I'm gonna start using Ira. Holy shit, dude. I've gotta use Ira. I hate to say that too, because she is clearly, if not like the thing that started the reason they needed to be nerfed, but she is clearly the obligatory Myrmidon that is the ultimate beginner's trap. But I don't give a shit. I'll play Grind Emblem all damn day. This game's about having fun, and holy shit, she attacks 5 times. That's radical. Yeah, this is not a family tree, this is a family width. We thick, boys. Come on, Midir. I'm training up the people I don't even plan on using, just in case, you know? You never know whether or not, like, I'll need to use him. I'd rather him still be, like, operable. God, you're missing 80s, dude. This is just gonna take forever. Yeah, I've never really played... Oh, shit, no. Mahatma. It's Gandhi? Oh my god, and he has Elfire? Oh god, I'm fucked. That's the magic of playing a Fire Emblem blind, is I don't have to give a shit about the actual meta or the tier list. I get to play with the units who I give a damn about. Ira has shot up that tier list. Yeah, Midir missed like 5 80s. It was really sad. Oh, more speed, more skill. Hit those Astras. Isn't Astra also based on skill like your skill level? Like, holy shit. So the fact that she's getting more health's on. Here's why she need more skill. Look at that, 64. Oh my god. Ira, you bitch. My phone's going off. I hope you all can hear that vibration through the table. I probably should play one of the XCOM games. You know what? You should have that be one of your co-op things, because you always talk about XCOM and I've still never played any of them. That would work for another Friday thing. Midir. Dude, you have great hair, but come on, man. God. Gotta love the moss head. Dude, he has great hair! When does he turn into a dragon? Dude! When's that? When's the canon? I don't know, I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to do that, you know? What's up, fish sticks? What's up, homeboy? How you doing? G, homie? Bread slice, home slice? I was gonna say, it's up to you, Ninja. Whatever, like, what are you even planning for the next Friday? Because, I mean, after fucking Professor Layton's done, it's gonna be your turn, so you gotta come up with something. Ira, you useless bitch. Alright, that's good to hear, homie. G. No, don't take that. That's mine. Anna honestly has terrible hair. But that's only because her hair is consistent through all of the games. And so, she's just not... Her hair has maintained stasis, whereas everyone else in this game has evolved. Lovin', baby. He dead as hell. Ah, fuck it, I'll give him 2. Inefficient. Millet. Melee. D. Oh, Midir's not winning this one. Oh, it begins again. And Melee doubles him. Oh, God, Midir is done. He's done, dude. Oh, no, Midir, he's gone. Dead. My dick. Well, alright, now we can move on to... Can she even fight? Do you even have a weapon? How do you fight? What is your weapon? You hit him with the stick. God damn it. Oh, that's your boy. It does the same damage, but it weighs less. Oh, interesting. So it is a straight upgrade. Huh. That's weird for how they've done Thunder in this game. It's cooler, though. Let's be frank here. I'd rather throw a Thunderbolt than a Fireball. I'd rather throw a Thunderball than a Firebolt. That's fair. Fire tomes suck butt. Apparently, like legally. I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not a physics, so I don't really know. Like, I'm not a scientist. Do we have any scientists in chat whether or not fire would weigh more? Oh, fuck. Fire would weigh more than lightning. I can't prove or disprove this game's theory of which would weigh more. I think striking a I think striking a scale with a bolt of lightning would rather be percussive force and would depress it rather than the weight of the object itself. So trying to test the weight of both, kind of difficult. He will not be balanced. Now I'm talking about the logistics of this. Azel was never balanced. He is a god gamer. But now, Ninja, which would weigh more, though? If I set a weight scale on fire, it would have to increase by some amount. Probably. Yeah, magma would weigh more, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Because magma is just rock, but hot. Hot rock. Hey, Ira, can you please stop sucking it? Like, namely that man's spear and through your chest. Stop all of it. I do not think Midir is ever gonna win this fight. Midir, being the useless sack of shit that he is, has a tendency to get doubled and also die in 2 hits. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye. Time to pretty much just drop the fire tome. Like, I'll probably keep it on him, like, maybe some rando Joe Schmo 30 chapters down will be weak to fire. Who knows? Then again, I would assume most humans are weak to being set on fire. That's not unique to this game. What gas? How much does magic weigh, Ninja? Wow, what am I expecting from the story? Dark cult shit, standard Fire Emblem. Fucking stop hitting F2. I really don't even know what the story of this game is, to be fair. I have a very bad glimpse of the names, but from what I can tell right now, the main country, our country's king is stopping the right country because they're shitheads and declared war on us. Daddy-O and the king went to go stop the right country from being an asshole, then the bottom left country being an asshole, but also manipulated by Dark Cult TM, invaded. Then, because we're the son, I think, of the noble of the bottom left, we have to defend the country. Wow, Azel just got bopped. We had to defend it, and then our blood-fueled rage has infested our soul, and now we must kill everyone on the planet. That's the plot. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I have genuinely forgotten why the fuck we are here right now. Kind of a problem. Then again, it's only just begun. And I have, like, I think I might not actually have object permanence when it comes to names or the plot. I'm trying! I am reading every fucking thing before me. That's the big problem, though, is it just goes in one ear and immediately out the other. So I have no expectations for what the damn plot is, because I barely know what the plot is to fucking begin with. I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. This isn't the I'm mashing through dialogue going, oh, what's the plot? Where do I go? I just have a very big deal with not being able to read good. There's a big problem with Three Houses. Holy shit, it took me quite a fucking long time to figure out what anything is going on in that game. Oh, lordy. Please be patient with me, I'm a little slow. Children Crossing. Get him! Yeah! You fucked it. Do better next time. Ninja, so what I'm doing, Ninja, is I'm systematically going through the entirety of the arena, and yes, I'm going to do it, and you can't stop me. So how it works in this game is every time you enter an arena fight, you only get one stab at it. But every time you enter the fight, the RNG seed is like set. So every time you redo a fight, it'll always be the same. So what I'm doing is I'm redoing fights that are a loss after I have won another fight, because that re-rolls the RNG. And you could do this without doing save states. But I've never played a game of Fire Emblem being grind emblem, and I wanted to just experience it. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I get to have a playthrough every once in a while. That's me. This is me right now. I want to do this. No one else wants this. No one. Everyone is upset. There's anger in the streets, but I want it. It's just content, baby. Watch him hit this Thunderbolt and then get slapped, and he's dead now. And then we go back to the fight that matters. So the 3 fights, they're done now. We throw on the Brave Axe, and he's dead because it's a Brave Axe. And Scion spoiled the game and told me how to get a Brave Axe. Accidentally. He let it slip. I gave Lex the skill ring, and now he doesn't stop. Axes can't double, but he can kill. You can't. Oh, wow. Interesting. But the only reason I'm using save states is because you can do this in-game.
Ignore the fact that I didn't know passing gold fucks with Dew's turn order, otherwise I'd be able to save.
And you can save in-game, and so I'm just using save states to not have to, like, hard save every time. Oh, no, weapons do have durability. I could just fix them. You know? Oh, she finally procced an Astra! RPG games on the Xbox, Dead Rising. That is wrong. Yakov, get out of your stalker! Suka Badlet. Hey, oh my god, he's fucking gone, dude. Not even a chance, baby. Get the fuck out of my house. My sword! But no, you're saying, do weapons break? Because this game has a really weird system, Ninja. Every time, because weapons don't, you cannot crit in this game. How you crit in this game is by, after you use a weapon either 50 times or in 50 different instances of combat, magic happens and you are now able to critically hit with that particular weapon. And so, as long as I don't use new weapons, they can eventually learn to crit. And then their skill becomes their crit chance, I believe. Yeah, and it's really, really easy to repair your weapons. So, this is the one game that goes as hard as possible in the meta of just use your best. I'm just never gonna... It is Chapter 2 and I'm using a Brave Axe. Only because Scion told me how to get one of the 2 Brave Axes in the game. Also, I have no idea about any Xbox RPGs because I don't play Xbox because I don't have money. I mean, I don't play bad systems. But no, I've never been able. I've only ever been able to do 2 consoles, which was I was the Nintendo bitch and the PlayStation bitch, because for the longest time, PlayStation and Nintendo had free online, and you had to pay for Xbox. I could not afford that on my bank account. So I have, the only thing I knew about Xbox was Dead Rising 1, and that's because my uncle had it. It was a great game. Unironically, one of the best games. I say that a lot, don't I? One of the best games I've ever played. Because it's pretty fucking good. It's Dead Rising. Lex, you did not. Okay. Time for our boy. Lex lost with the Brave Axe. God damn. Alright, Finn, go get him. Oh, he doesn't double this guy. Ooh, interesting. Finn, the best character in the game. Also, this is like the only way to gain money. Like, aside from doing this for XP, this is like the best way to get like money. And money has been a problem. Just because of the fact that giving gold apparently consumes Dew's turn. And I don't get to decide how much gold is given, as he just gives all of it. And also, yeah, we do not share gold as a whole for the army. Everyone has their own individual supply of money. Meaning, winning the arena is how you make money. So, gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hey, gotta pay them bills. So, oops. Fuck him up, Zell. Good job. I'm proud of you. Good job. Go get him. Yeah, you got him. Good job. Nice. You did. Oh my. What is going on with this game right now? I was gonna say, just let it happen. If it's gonna happen, just let it happen. That's one good benefit about doing the arena 30,000 times, is that you get to see some dumb shit. Like, we had like 2 sets of 70, like we had like many sets of 70s miss, and quite a few 60s. I was just RNG said everyone here gets fucked. Just do all of them. Yeah, fuck them all. He lost again with the Brave Axe. Goddamn. Lex needed the boon. I don't need to give the enemies any greater of a handicap than being Lex. You know what Hellfire looks like now, that's cool. And they're dead now. Great. Also, one other benefit on top of the fact that not only are we constantly re-rolling a lot of these older fights, once they win a number of fights, they're done, you know? Like, this is rank 7, which I think is the last one. Maybe there's one more. The last arena ended at 7. Ira. Okay, there's 2 Astras. Have fun. Double Astra proc. Go fuck yourself. The entirety of this arena. Okay, it's 7. Ira is now done. And now I get him. It's mine now. I have laid claim to you. Can I get the... Oh, wait a minute. Can we go back a chapter? Can we get the dude who knew Pavis? I want that guy. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Hole in one? Here's the armory. Welcome. What do you have equipped? Time to start trading him. Ah. Here's your steel blade. Merry Christmas. Someone had to buy it. Here you go. Time to start trading him too. Oh, here we go. Actually, I need to see what he does. Like, what are his stats? Can he double? Yes. Ooh, that's really good. Luna. Oh, yeah. He's now a tank buster randomly. Why do these do you say? Oh, they. Oh, damn, they do not. Best of luck to you, stranger. What are you buying? Mahatma. God, he does a shitload of damage. Probably because of the steel blade, but damn. Holy fuck. Here's Luna. Go fuck yourself. Mitigate that one defense. Can't let him. Don't give him a chance. We don't gamble around here. We mitigate defense whenever we get the chance. So that'll just get better. Luna is one of those skills that just gets better and better as the game goes on. As enemies get more defense, even normal, non-tanky enemies, defense will slowly go up as the game goes along, meaning Luna just gets better and better. For example, he does true damage with that. That's really good. And more skilled, sure. Yes, Ninja, I just said that. Every character has their own money. That's another big reason why I'm doing the arena. It's like the main method of making fucking money in the game. Because otherwise you have to use them in normal combat. Oh, I just mitigated the big armor man's defense and now I'm dead. Oh, we live. Yeah. No, everyone has their own personal amount of cash, and it's a massive pain in the ass, so that's why we do the arena. Even with characters I don't plan on using, just so they can get money. You never know, you know? Gotta get that 8 defense, no chance. Yeah, Holland is absolutely dunking right now. His stat line is ridiculous. I guess part of it's luck, because, you know, he doesn't really miss, but even still. Kamos. Or Chimos? Okay, Chimos is bullshit. Can she not fight Chimos? Oh? Chimos is way harder than Holland. Chimos don't fuck around, dude. Chimos is scary. Don't fuck with the Chime. Yeah, it's mainly more of a gameplay mechanic of, hey, you don't get to have fun with money in this game. No, they make money if they win in combat, so that means unless you're actively using someone in combat and they happen to get the final blow, otherwise they don't get money. Meaning that you really should be using the arena. You really need to be using the arena. Otherwise, you'll have situations where, like, there are some units, like what Lex was before, who was really good at hitting a dude super hard, but he typically didn't, like, one-round the guy. So, having that extra little help and a help of money really is nice. Because otherwise Lex would run out of money and then he's useless. But now he has a Brave Axe and just completely gets 1 HP and is worthless. Good job. So are, like, growth rates, like, comedically low in this game? Because this has happened multiple times. I've gotten, like, 2 different 0 level ups and a lot of 1-point level ups. Like, it's the whole game. Base stats, baby. Bases over growth. So damn, this game really favors it, don't it? I am not aware. Thanks, son. I really appreciate you making fun of me. There is an audience here, and you are making fun of me. My ignorance is not for your comedy. That's for everyone else's comedy. Yeah, no, that is there is a big but after that sentence, Sion. Don't lie to me. Either you're putting an asterisk at the end of that sentence, there is a hanging but, or you're lying through your fucking teeth, or I'm just bad. That's always an option. I could just be garbage at getting random chance. Okay, wow. It's also way more satisfying to do the arena because every character has to get to level 20 before they can promote, like, Jesus. I've always been the 11 to 12 promo range, but alright, I guess we're going hard. Wow, there's no way Holland is winning that fight. Holland gets dunked. Midir also is probably guaranteed to never win this fight. The chances are astronomically low. Even worse than last arena set. Midir winning this fight is a foregone conclusion. No, don't say that, Ninja. That's spoilers. Don't say it. Don't you say shit. I will typically ask if I want to know something. Or it could be in Sion's case where he's telling me things that, like how to recruit a certain person, because fuck me, I would never know anyway. Or because they're secrets, like how to get the Brave Axe, and that just makes the playthrough more interesting. Oh yeah, no, great. Ah, so they're like Karel. Or Karel. Carol. they're Karel. We are perfect. Good job, Finn. I'm so proud of you. There we go. Now this is like the Darkest Dungeon style of numbers. Still a chance. Always a chance. I was not kidding saying this episode was just probably gonna be the arena. Sion's loving it right now. Da 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 da. Oh my god, Holland just fucked that man. We have one character already done, though. We have one character we're not even doing and one character that's done. So every single time we do a set of these, we're still making forward progress. It just sometimes takes a while to see that progress. For example, the fact that Azel is so slow, the other dude gets first strike and 2 rounds him, or 2 taps him. So, Azel really got some problems with inflicting the murder. Yeah. I don't remember if any of the other games had arenas that it actually factored in speed. Where if you entered an arena, I distinctly remember you just always went first, making a lot of slow characters broken. Had all like 3 houses, and I'm pretty sure Blazing Sword had that too. I can't confirm or deny that because my memory is very clearly faulty after my summary of this game's plot thus far, but you know. Because if, what's his name? Holland, if he can ever actually win this fight, he's done. I really doubt he's gonna win, though. He would need some serious Luna procs and to roll a lot of these 50-50 chance. Because he can only call that 50-50 wrong twice, or he's dead. See, Midir, however, he also gets 2-tapped, but it's a 70% chance. And, yeah, Midir, he gets to sit in the corner and stay there. Oh, he does. Oh, good. Oh, God. Finn's gonna be another one of the characters I could easily see. Maybe not. But he's one of the characters who should be able to finish off the arena. Yeah, no, a lot of people consistently are getting a lot of HP. There is a lot of that. It's almost every level up someone's getting HP, so that would at least make sense. You're getting healthier, you're getting stronger, getting more boisterous, you gain more stamina because you inflict death and absorb their soul to increase your soul power. Shit. As it is intended in the bylaws of how murder is inflicted. Come on, come on, Holland, beat Chimos. Yeah. Never mind. Chimos is a dirty, dirty cheater because he is hitting a lot of these 50-50s. Either there's gonna have to be another screen of this castle, or we're actually about to run out of new units. There's gonna have to be like a side scroller, because like this slot at minimum is like gone because I have already confirmed that one of the recruitable party members is dead. Oops, my bad. But does that would mean like 8 more? Because it's 2 sets of 4? Is there only 8 more characters in this game? There's gotta be like a gimmick. Because it seems like a low number for one of these games. You get just a no. Three Houses growth rates kind of sucked. The only thing that made them good is they force you to get at least two points in stats. Come on, Lex. There we go. He did it, finally. God, he gained so much XP. Oh, that's right. Isn't his personal thing like double the XP he gets? Strength is what he needs right now. That's really what he needs. Because he forced doubles. A point of strength is a point of 2 strength. Yeah. Different classes do up your growths in Three Houses, but it's such a small number. It is really, really low. That is a game that is very heavily dependent on bases. Unless you do what I do, which is typically hard clear every map. I just find that more fun. I know a lot of people LTC and they like to rush down the boss. I just find it more fun combing every map and just completely slaughtering everyone. But that's just me. I like that more. That's where I have my fun with my video games. It's technically Grind Emblem at that point, but I'm not going out of my way to do it. I'm just, you know, taking my time with a map. You feel me? Now, this is where the bad times come in. Yeah, Lex is probably not going to win that one either. So now, Alan, or whatever his name is, Alan, he and Lex are now stuck on rank 7. Oh! Finn finally lost. All right, now we move on to Alec, who is also very underleveled, so... Well, he actually has 2 weapons, so we're gonna have to roll these numbers all twice. That's an axe. Oh, fuck, what is the weapon triangle? Isn't it like... Swords beat... I'm trying to remember which one axes beat. Because I don't think axes would beat swords. But then axes will also lose to lances because they like keep you at range. There's apparently a full song. I guess we could just try it. I'm genuinely forgetting what the fucking weapon triangle is. Because both of them make sense to beat axes. Because swords are more adept in close range, and lances can keep you at range. And based on these hit numbers, I would say swords beat axes. But I forget. I really just used Blazing Blade's system of it just tells you. Sword beats axe? Yeah. I guess the implication they have is that, like, you get in close with an axe, but that's not how that works. A lance would just fucking stab you at range, and axes don't have that benefit. In fact, lances were just the best weapon to use in medieval times. And they were cheaper to make, too. A lot of people used axes, too, but that's because swords were really fucking expensive to make. Because with a sword, the whole thing is mainly metal, steel, whatever you want to call it. Whereas lances and axes, they just have wood, and then a little pointy bit on the end. But with lances, not only were they better at getting that force in there and breaking through armor, But they had greater reach, giving you more options in combat. And then typically, if people had to have a second weapon, they'd have a sidearm of a sword, because that can fit into a sheath. This is assuming that it's, like, actually funded. Otherwise, they would have, like, an axe somewhere on them. Right, there's obviously some variants. But a lot of the time, mainline, they used lances in actual war. Swords are always seen as, like, the more noble option, because you could train with them better, and they were, like, more expensive, so very clearly the nobles would be more, or anything expensive would like to invest in swords, because they were pretty fucking good at what they did. But, now it was mainly lances. Because once you got on horseback, anything that isn't a lance is pretty much off the table. Yeah, but you really, in a real combat situation, you would never really have a chance to break a lance. Unless it's something cheap. But even then, you gotta get a lot of leverage onto a, lance to be able to break it with an axe. None of that sounds right, Ninja. I'll get out of the damn shower. I mean, this is very clearly from, like, a layman's take. I'm definitely not an expert. Who's fucking, There's a dude on YouTube who I'm subscribed to who does a lot of the... I don't think it was Skullgrim, but it might have been him. That would make sense, because I know he talked about, like, the, like, armor breaker sword in some of the games. I think he talked about the logistics of how the weapon triangle would actually work. I never watched the video, though. This is me just putting my own critical and analytical thoughts to the problem. And the thought piece. Frankly, I would probably go with lances, swords, but you know. But in Fire Emblem talk, swords are just shit all around as they can't two range. Weapon triangle is lances and axes both beat swords as they're at 2 range and swords can eat shit. Then that's a fact. No one's carrying around 11/magic sword. Doesn't exist. Those are fake and they're not real. Gun. Finn really just needs this dude to miss once. Or actually, maybe twice. I don't think he 2-hits him. Oh, or he'll miss. Never mind. Oh. 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 It was such high hopes for you. God damn it, Alec. Alec, please! It's 30 or 74! Stop missing, bro! Also, another reason that makes the arena really important to succeed at doing, if you fail at the arena, you come back with 1 HP, as you cannot die to the arena in this game, which makes this way more save-scummable. But, after you win an arena, it fully heals you. Meaning you can just chain, like, this game really wants you to do the arena. Because every time you do the arena, you fully heal. Meaning you can just do it endlessly. As long as you can win. If you lose, you go down to 1 HP, and there's a lot of bad times with that. But that's why no one is actually, like, sustaining their damage. The arena has very good healthcare. Also, the fact that, Alex nearly won his fight because he dodged like 3 times and got a double Luna proc and then got murdered. See, Azel just needs this dude to miss like once and then hit twice. And there it goes. Rip the dream. He's very close though. Azel needs very little luck. He just needs the dude to miss twice and him to hit once. Actually, no, he needs the dude to miss. No, he needs 2 misses. It's a 70% chance, though, so the numbers don't work great for him. And then he needs to hit 2 60s. That's a yikes, but you know. Come on, Finn, go get him. These mages are really fucking us up because they have a shield ring giving them a ton of defense, as well as the fact that they're magic and they're hitting onto our resistance. Almost every character in the game has had like 0 to 2 resistance, meaning most mages do true damage and 2-hit anyone. Hey, Finn did it! Good on him. My boy! And it was an absolutely fantastic level up. Just the stats he needed. Damage, damage, defense, and defense. The only thing he could have gotten more was defense, but of the magic variety. Finn got a hot level up. Making Finn consistently the best boy and my favorite. Game is actually all a fever dream because you've been taking mushrooms for the past 13 hours. You're gone, dude. A lot of this game is actually premeditated. We are at war. You can tell this is premeditated because we came to an arena and brought weapons and paid to be here. All of that indicates premeditation for these murders. I can see where you're coming from. Come on, lad. Come on, Finn. You can do it. My characters are eventually going to be able to finally start critting. We're getting there. It's just taking a while. Yeah. It sucks because on top of the fact that we're going through like 5 characters for each Alec attempt, Alec actually gets 2 attempts, one with his lance, one with his sword, because he uses both. So for this, there we go. We can finally, this is the first time Alec has lost, but he gets to roll the numbers twice because he has a lance and a sword. Meaning he always has weapon triangle advantage. He controls it. He, at worst, will draw. And still dead. Alright, Noah's turn. The dude I don't even use, so this is probably gonna go fast. And that's right! He has built-in crits. Well, that's definitely different. Huh. Yeah, unfortunately, despite all this attempts I've tried to make to sell people on this game's actually terrible, as it has bad crit animations. So, yeah, sorry, Sion. I hate to be the one to break it to you. My bad. RNG is a myth by the government to sell more dice, coins, like a deck of cards. Oh, I totally revel in any moment where I'm like, man, this game is shit, but I will totally happily love this game even though I acknowledge that. I really like Sonic R, and that game is objectively bad, and I don't give a damn. See, that's the important thing. Yeah, I can take all the shit onto my games, but I still love them, and you can't stop me. Turn-based combat, objectively not a very good system most of the time. A lot of people don't like it. I do. That shit's crack cocaine for my bones. My boy Finn is doing it to him right now. Finn just did it. Finn is the first guy to beat Kaimos. I don't really count whatever her name is, Ira, because she had to fight a weaker rank 7. Tested by playing Crisis. On, like, low. Yeah, Kaimos is fucking everybody up. Holden's only gimmick was that he had, like, Luna. Kaimos has just way more HP, he seemingly is taking less damage. I mean, no one else was there at the time. Ira just got a double Astra proc and fucked every single one in the arena up whenever she got a turn. But, you know. And, of course, that is a fact, as anything against it does not fall into my preconceived notion that Finn is my best unit, and would therefore be the first one to beat the arena, which he just did, as I've proven, objectively. So, sorry, Sound, get your ass blown out by facts and logic. Dumbass. just do better next time. Come on, man. Hey, we have another character that's done. This goes a little bit faster each time. Finn is done. Yeah. Now we need to do Alec twice still. Get him, Alec. Oh, that's unfortunate. It sucks for all this because I really wanted to roll these arenas with Dew, but unfortunately Dew, yeah. And because there's towns, and a lot of towns, I really don't want to waste the turns. So I'm just gonna let Dew be delayed by a turn, at minimum. Do it up! I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do. Get out of the do zone. Wait a minute. What if I have Holden use the other sword? Because he's slower than Kaimos. What happens if he just, you know... What happens if he just, does... Oh, they weigh the same. Never mind. That's so weird to me that different weapons weigh the same. That's not how metal works! There are different weights to metals. That's why they're better at murder, because they weigh more and do more damage when you hit them at people. That's why. The fucking Fire Emblem games made each sword prettier, which, I mean, sure, but really it's the fact that, like, metals have more heft and they're therefore harder to swing, but when the swinged swinged right into their bones, they die. This is bullshit. And also, yeah, no, part of it, I know. Part of it is based on how much give the metal has. That's why certain swords do. Specifically, I remember this a shitload, I remember this a shitload when I was, watched a thing about Japanese katanas, that they have different... They use two different kinds of metals for their really good katanas because certain metals can bend further without shattering, but typically those metals can't be sharpened quite as well, at least for the most part, or at least what they were using in that documentary. So they have to actually blend two different kinds together, one to make like the base, like the blunt end, and another part to make the sharp end, because their iron and metal and whatnot is so shit that that's why a lot of the times when you hit a sword on the blade, not only is it thinner and therefore cannot take an impact as hard, it's also just a weaker metal because it can be made sharper without breaking. And then they use the stronger, less sharpenable metal that can deform really well as the backbone for if you did happen to clash swords or hit armor, like, that way your whole sword doesn't just fucking shatter, you know? There is still some semblance to that thought where, also certain metals are heavier than others, at the very least. Like, if it was a mace, my argument would have been sound. Also, we're finally using Arden. We're good. We're at the final unit before the top 4. Fuck. That is actually a good question. Why does Fire Emblem not include any blunt weapons? Blunt weapons were very, very fucking effective. I mean, they weren't as universally applicable to standard military fest as the armor of the time, unless they were in, like, full armor. Blunt weapons were not nearly as useful. But blunt weapons were still utilized to incapacitate people, rather than murder them for taking hostages or other some such purposes. They have hammers in the game. I know they have that. They're axes that do good against armored dudes, but I'm like, there's a full tree of maces. There's a whole, like, weapon tree of different kind of blunt instruments. You have pole arms, you have maces. Pole arms do jack fucking shit against this. They've become fucking lances at that point, but you know what I mean. Like, Awakening technically had it, where the weakest lance in the game was a fucking stick that you picked up off the damn ground. So, there's that. Fuck him up, Alec. Come on, do better. I just think that would be an interesting take to have one of these series go through. Just have just a fuckload of weapon types. Just throw in like 2 or 3 more. Persona did it. There's 2 more elements in that game. Who gives a shit? Just throw that shit in there. Fuck it. Persona 5, oh damn, they added psychic and nuclear damage. Guess what, dickhead? Persona 2 had earth and water. That's not an element anymore, and it doesn't exist. I'm so confused. Dude, that was one of the most bullshit things about Persona 1. Persona 1... Because when you think of an RPG that has, like, an element system, maybe you'd think, like, okay, fire, water, air, earth. Standard shit. Or maybe you go for some spicy stuff. Maybe the game uses ice instead of water. Maybe the game separates those two into differences. Maybe there's lightning, like it's Skies of Arcadia. Obligatory, maybe light and dark. You know? Or you can go even more abstract. You could do, like, wood. You could do, machinery or metal. You can do a lot of different kind of elements. Here's a question, you know what, I will pose this for everyone. What game have you seen that has the most different kind of elements? And for most people, that would be Pokemon. Fairy, electric, grass, water, fire, dark, psychic, ghost, steel, fighting. Like, it just keeps going and going and going. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, how many? How many we talking? I want the list. I need facts. Because I'm honestly kind of curious, because that sounds interesting. Like, it feeds into my point, and I genuinely want to know, because that sounds cool. I love elemental systems in these games. Just enough. Alright, you know what? You know what? Right on the fade out. Okay. So, Persona 1 had different damage types. They were elemental damage, force damage, light damage, and dark damage, plus as well as the vast array of healing spells or physical skills of tech, rush, melee, and ranged. And then there's special skills. There's boss-only unique elements. Debuff skills are their own particular type of element. But let's just stay with the basics. In Persona 1, there are the elements, and in that game, every single enemy has different resistances and weaknesses to these elements. They are fire, ice, wind, earth, electric, nuclear, blast, gravity, expel, miracle, bless, prayer, death, curse, nerve, occult, other, buff, debuff. And then there are the physical skills of tech, rush, melee, ranged. And then ranged has its own subcategory of every single different bullet type in the game. Meaning a slug, a 9mm, and if a fucking bullet is for some reason elementally charged, it's just... Oh, man, Persona 1 was the game that went so absolutely ass backwards into the over-the-top degree of elemental resistances, weaknesses, and affinities that you just say fuck it to the whole system and just throw damage at people because fuck it. There were, at minimum, 16 elemental baseline damages, as well as fucking 4 different physical damage types. Not counting every single unique example, buffing and debuffing skills, the different weapons you are using to inflict that damage. Like if you did blunt damage, it would either be a fist or a mace, different shit. It was... Oh, God! At a certain point of the game, you're just like, alright, every single member of my team has a different spell. Alec won, by the way. Every single member of my team has a different spell that hits all the enemies. I'm now going to turn my brain off and just try shit. Because at a certain point, you stop giving a damn. Now my throat hurts. You know what? I have an idea. I did actually pull that up accidentally. Does this weigh less? Yes. Slim sword weighs way less. So, well, so he doesn't even need the iron blade anymore. Because they weigh the same and just do less damage. And the iron blade just does less damage, there's like actually no reason for him to keep that. I'm gonna give him the slim sword, so now he has 2 different weapons that can roll RNG. Because this weighs way less, which maybe would let him, either get doubled if it's a speed tie, has higher accuracy. Now he goes first. And he doubles. Still gets absolutely murdered, but it lets him roll RNG better. There we go. Can this game have training weapons? Because, 3 Houses definitely needed, for some reason, the best fucking weapons in the game to be training weapons. For no reason. For some reason, you just use training weapons through the entire game, because a lot of the time you gotta have the junk weapon that, like, finishes a dude off. Nothing is better than training weapons. They weigh next to nothing, have an inhuman amount of durability, and you can upgrade them to make them weigh even less. Of course I'm not talking about generally Scion, I'm just saying overall. Training weapons are the de facto method of, hey, I don't want to get doubled, or hey, I need to finish this dude off and don't want to waste the durability of my other good weapons. Because fixing your weapons in that game is a massive pain in the ass, and that is a fact. None of you can deny. Heads up! Yeah! Owie! You just missed a 96, bro! Bro! You just missed a 96. God damn it. What can you do? Fucking pawnbroker. Why is it defaulting to pawnbroker now, damn it? I know why, I'm just complaining. No wish is garbage. Alright, time, after 30 years, finally time for Arden rank 2. But it's a mage, so let's see how bad this goes. Mahatma, I don't think, has ever actually landed an Hellfire on any other character. That is a sad showing, Arden. That's kind of sad, my man. This is why I've always said I do not give a damn about grinding in video games. This is just fun to me. I'm just shooting the shit, talking about whatever, and having a fun time playing my video game, you know? That's why I never really care too much about grinding. Oh my god, Holding just won. We're finally done. That's another character who doesn't have to anymore. No, son, shut the fuck up. That's probably the reason why I do like Tales of Symphonia so much. Tales of Symphonia is one of those games that just, for some reason, not only does it have a fuckload of replayability, to 100% Tales of Symphonia takes, like... Okay, assuming you were absolutely perfect and had a walkthrough stapled to your nuts from minute 1, 3 playthroughs. And that game is a game that is like 60 hours on a first playthrough, maybe, like 50 to 60 on a first playthrough, 70 to 80 if you're doing everything. And if you're rushing, maybe 40 to 50. 50 to 60, about if you're rushing and you're like, no, and you're trying to do everything. But like, that's like 150 hours to beat the game 3 times. It is ridiculous. And let me tell you right now, you will not take 3 playthroughs. You would need to cross-reference everything that you're doing, and do it perfectly too. And it gets hard on some of them. Because some of them are just, because in that game, what determines 100% are the titles you get, and some of the titles are just have every item in the game, or have seen every item in the game, or see every monster in the game. And doing every item in the game just takes a long-ass time, you know? Like, open every single treasure chest in the entire game. You could do it. There are a lot that are permanently missable and are very, very hidden and in the overworld. Like, you would just need a walkthrough for that. Learning every single cooking recipe in the game, also Alec won again. Learning every single cooking recipe in the game, it's like, it's totally doable, but finding them is like its own little quest in and of itself. Every town in the game has some hidden fuckface who teaches you a random recipe. Yeah. But I don't know, like, because I think of it more so in a game, like, a game has to really want, like, I don't really consider 100%ing getting absolutely everything in the game, because getting every single in the log, like, support conversation in a Fire Emblem game, like, the game never asks you to do that. You don't get anything for it other than something you couldn't just look up, you know? But you could. But I mean more so, like, you get something for it, typically. Because, I mean, you technically do, there's some semantics to it. I always just think about it like 100%ing a game via achievements or platinuming it like how PlayStation did. That's just a solid system. Yeah. I do like some grindy games. I've played some games that are just designed, you just grind through it. Like, I liked most of the Shin Megami Tensei games I've played. They're a little bit grindy. More so they're the kind of really hard game that you don't need to grind if you're good, but if you're bad or you've done something wrong, you'll need to grind, you know? So like most people, like like, it doesn't take just one playthrough of those games a lot of the time. It takes, like, multiple games to get properly accustomed to their systems. Like, I've played a fair fucking chunk of some of the Megami Tensei games. It is, oh. Yeah. Oh, that's wrong. It's probably, like, I've seen a lot of shit about Fates. And it's mostly talking about, like, the support conversations. Because I saw how cool some of the characters were, like, who's the fucking prince dude from one of the routes? It's not the... Isn't it, like, Nor versus Hoshido? I think it's the Nor dude. The blonde guy. He was really interesting in his support conversations. But then, like, his in-game, like, in physical cutscenes representation completely undermined every fucking thing the game talks to you about him in the support conversations, and it's just like, why would you do this? Perry as a character exists? Like, what the fuck? Oops! I fucked it. I accidentally included the bad character. Xander was great. Like, I looked at a whole, like, support conversation chain with him. I'm like, that's fucking great. That's really cool. I like the dynamic and, like, the struggles he goes through. And then you see him in cutscenes, and he's kind of just a dumbass who undermines his own character motivations to be a villain, I guess? Like, in the routes? Or just to be, like, a... You know what I mean. Dumbass is the best description, even if it's rude. You hate to say it. He was super cool, though. Arden? Arden, dude, are you kidding me? Alright, we're finally down to Ethlin. New character, we're getting new fights in, everybody. Hear ye, new content. Should probably get her a new sword, but she really shouldn't be attacking. Yeah. I honestly played a lot of the Fire Emblem games more for the story and the characters. I always went to
Advance Wars
for the gameplay, which is the forbidden word that I'm not allowed to utter lest the demons arise. But so I just found Advance Wars way more replayable. Because Advance Wars has a different kind of difficulty with Fire Emblem. Because Fire Emblem, a lot of it's either beating the map. Because if it's like, if you're playing like on the harder difficulties or you're new to the game, it's just beating the game. But if you get good, it's LTCing, doing challenges, seeing how well you can do it. That is how Advance Wars actually does its systems. Beating the levels in Advance Wars is difficult, but not like really hard. What's really hard in Advance Wars is it very, very heavily incentivizes you to do well in your victory. Don't just win, but dominate. Because that game still has like an arcade system of it grades you on how well you did in speed, power, and technique. Speed for speed, how fast can you beat the map? Power for how many enemies can you kill in a single turn, depending on like the enemy size, how much money you manage to do, shit like that. And then technique for obviously, you know, don't let your units die. Depending on your shit, but, you know. This is seriously just going to be a stream of the arena, but honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. I I could just shoot the shit and just talk. It's kind of fun. It's more of a podcast at this point, you know? I'm having a good time, and that's all that matters. But if people want me to, I will go faster. I'll stop really, really hard doing the arena. I'm having fun, though. Hard it! I know I've talked about it before, but on top of the fact that Fire Emblem was really, Advance Wars was really about grading, they really tried to make Advance Wars, because Fire Emblem was strictly a single-player game, but Advance Wars was designed to be multiplayer-focused and playing PvP, which, fuck, that was some of the most fun I've had in any of these games. And I know there are some Fire Emblem games that allow you to do PvP, but I don't know if they could do, like, actual PvP. Yeah, I know Awakening had PvP, but isn't that just like the download the enemy team kind of shit? But you can clearly see those aren't really like a primary focus for the games. Because that's actually what they tried to do. That's actually really cool then. Good on Fates. Got up. I can see what you mean by both the best and the worst. But, it's actually a big problem they had in Advance Wars. Holy shit, Azel finally did it. It took him a long time to finally get here. Damn. But, it was very clearly a major incentive with Advance Wars to be player versus player. But because of the main gimmick of that game, where you have different leading COs, or commanding officers, that have different benefits and abilities that affect every single one of your units on the field, they started running into balancing issues. Because there were some... Because, like, tier lists actually started forming. And unlike Fire Emblem, where it's how efficiently can they do the game, how fast can they do it, and how available they are, in Advance Wars, when it's a PvP fighting game, that became almost like a fighting games level tier list, where if you both were the same skilled level, and one of you was just playing a better CO, the better CO would just win. And so they made tier lists, and as long as you played COs at about the same tier, you would actually do pretty damn well against each other. And that's why I really liked this system, because even though they were objectively unbalanced, there was balance within the respective tiers. So if you were just demonstrably better than your friend, like you're trying to get him into the game and you wanted to do some PvP to show him the system, you could play a really bad CO, or like an average CO, and have your friend play one of the best in the game, and you fighting that uphill battle would kind of even the tides. So there was still a way of keeping the system fair in its unbalanced. It was so unbalanced, the community made it balanced. And obviously if you play just... There wasn't any, like, online matchmaking or anything like that, so you would never run into a situation where, oh, fuck, I joined a lobby, and, oh, shit, this dude's playing Grid again, god damn it. No, you'd never have situations like that, because it wasn't a fighting game. Like, who gives a shit? They very clearly did not see that, they very clearly did not see it that way. And with the Advance Wars game they tried to make for the DS, Days of Ruin, they took away the cartoony aesthetic. They made it way more serious. Like, it's a Fire Emblem game, because it's a post-apocalyptic game about going to war and trying to stop an enemy country, in air quotes, and then after you fight the enemy country, you fight the big bad who's manipulating it all behind the scenes. Beginning of the game, you fight some bandits. Doesn't it sound familiar? And then on top of that, and then they made it a little bit more character and story focused by giving like it a smaller scale but still an overwhelming narrative. And the worst part about it is, okay, no, there were multiple parts, but they removed every single character in the game. All of them. And made a brand new, completely original cast. And almost completely removed the CO system. It's barely relevant. At all. And they said they wanted to do it because that was the first game to have online matchmaking. But that game sold fucking horrendously. They made it a Fire Emblem game in all but name and system, and it sold fucking horrendously. Oh, dude. And the thing that really upset me, and why I still haven't actually beaten Days of Ruin, is that they touted they wanted the game to be balanced. And so they wanted to balance out all the COs. The final boss of the game is a CO that you can unlock. And he's still objectively the best character in the game. The CO that is the main character sucks ass with my playstyle and I can't use him. It's like, despite the fact that they tried to fix this shit, the only unique tools that I have are tools that suck and I don't want them. Great, I'm better at fucking ground combat. Eat my ass, I don't want this. Let me fly around, damn it. A bunch of bullshit. Oh my god, Deirdre got slapped. She is very slow. Fuck you. Please do not hit. Also, new content, everybody. New units fighting. Here you go. Good job. Genuinely has taken an hour and a half to get us this far. I really shouldn't do this anymore. Fuck me, dude. Holy shit, dude. I should not be doing this. Clearly, one guy is engaged, I guess. I did it. I got one. Fucking Gaimos. Massive ass. Can you imagine trying to do this with hard saves? Fuck me. No, I was actually talking about it earlier, the fact that I like grinding games. The peak example of that is I can just play a game to grind and have fun. The ultimate example that I've done personally is in the game Earthbound. There is a thing dubbed by the fan, the 128 challenge, where in the game there is a like 20-25 enemies in the game that in the game every enemy has a chance to drop a certain item. Drop chance, standard shit. Well, they're always built on a scale of X out of 128. It's just, that's how the NES did it. Well, there were 20-25 or so enemies in the game that actually had a drop that was a 1 out of 128% chance to ever drop, making them the rarest items in the game. And getting them all became a challenge self-imposed by a lot of the people who liked to play the game, where it was just the 128 challenge. Just get every single one of the drops in the game. I've done it before. Just because I just plugged away at it while I was doing something else. Completely worthless. Didn't get anything for it. In fact, there's only, like, one item in the game that is actually a unique drop. A lot of the time, it's a healing item, a consumable, like an item used in battle, like a bomb or a pizza or something. Only one item in the entire game actually is unique to the 128 challenge, and that's the Sword of Kings.
Yeah, there's a lot of problem in a lot of games that give you, like, too many, like, they just give you nothing to do with the things you're fighting towards. The game that has had the most fucking over-the-top system like that is the game Contact on the DS. Which, in that game, as most RPGs, a lot of your stat caps are at 100. Well, in that game, every single one of your stats in the game is leveled up by utilizing that stat. So if you wanted to have a higher agility or run speed, you had to round just in a circle or around doing whatever it is you're doing. In that game, all of the stats would cap out at like 99. And it took so long to get a stat to 99. There are entire walkthroughs for getting sets of stats, not even all of them, to level 99. And you pretty much have to be grinding those stats from the fucking get-go. For example, movement. How would you get your movement to level 99? You'd think, oh, just play the game. The game only gets you most of your stats, unless it's something direct, like a combat stat. So, like, most of the time they're all under 10. Like, a job stat? Nah, that ain't getting fucking anywhere. Like lockpicking, you only get that in the later half of the game, and there's only so many things to lockpick in the entire game to get you to like level 3, maybe level 4. And there are things to unlock in the game that require level 50, level 75 fucking lockpicking. Like, dude, I actually have been wanting to look into the Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem game because that is I am the target demo-fucking-graphic for that game. I love Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. I need to look into that one. But finishing my thing about contacts, yeah, like there are like one chest in the game requires 50 fucking lockpicking. And another one that requires 75 lockpicking, I think. And then the stat goes up to 100, just because you can. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, that's what it's called, yeah. I need to look into it, though. I don't even know what it's about. Like, I heard that it exists, and I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? I don't even know what the gameplay looks like, what the game's about. Idols? Is it fucking like Idol Master or some shit? Is it a rhythm game? We dancing all night like the Persona games that have fucking rhythm games? Is it gacha? Is it shit? The turn-based RPG? Ah, so it's good then. Honestly, that close, it already leaves you fucking pretty fucking near Megami Tensei. But Megami Tensei's whole thing is they're really fucking difficult. You need to know what you're doing, so you better actually have a strategy in mind. Like, Megami Tensei is actually what I would reasonably call, if Fire Emblem was a turn-based RPG, pretty much what I would think of if I would somehow convert the systems. You gotta use the right team, you gotta use the good units, you gotta think about what you're doing, plan ahead, there's a meta, it's all about speed and how well you can do shit. Like, it's pretty fucking good. And Megami Tensei games are meant to be just hard enough, you know? Like, they're meant to be the kind of game where you will be smacked the fuck down if you take them too lightly, you know? And then once you get past that initial hurdle, Mario & Luigi is the system where if you put all your points into strength, you can one-hit the final. That's a bad time. And that's why whenever we eventually do go play Partners in Time, they fixed the fact that dumping all of your points into strength in Superstar Saga let you fucking one-hit the final boss! As well as the thing that made you deal double damage but take double damage, and the Mushroom Rush ring, or whatever it's, or like Mush Power Ring Plus, that for every single mushroom in your inventory upped your damage, and you would just go to a shop and buy an inventory full of fucking mushrooms, and you would one-hit the final boss. Oops, sorry. We want to talk something fun? I have never had a game where I got to, like... Because it's legendary. I think I've posted the clip before of Megami Tensei Nocturne. There is the boss Mott, who I have talked about before, but I think I posted the clip once before. Of the dude who, in that game, that boss gets like... He gets like 2 turns before the end of his turn. Then he uses the skill Beast Eye, which consumes a turn, but it gives him 2 more, so it's a +1 to turns. And he will just keep casting Beast Eye. And so he will effectively give himself, like, fucking 15 turns before you get a turn, pretty much immediately wiping your entire party, and it says to you, fucking deal with this. Find a solution to this problem, and there is. I beat Mott on my 2nd try. It exists. You can totally do it. You want to talk about fucking ridiculous? The one boss that is absolutely legendary for Nocturne isn't even Mott, the dude who has like 15 turns. It's the first fiend fight in the entire game, Matador, who has a unique skill called Red Capote, which I don't even know if I can give you guys an example of just how absolutely ludicrous it is, because speed in that game is both evasion and accuracy. And every buff in the game can be applied 4 times. And each buff is a 25% increase to your stat. So if you up your speed, you're gaining hit chance and evasion. Matador has the unique move Red Capote, which applies 4 stacks of a speed buff. Meaning, he has effectively granted himself God mode, as you will now never hit him. So, the game is like, alright buddy, deal with it. That is the boss that's literally just a walking tutorial, and it's a tutorial in the sense that this fight is pretty much fucking impossible unless you know how to use buffs. Also, Deirdre is never going to win that fight, by the way. That dude has 98 accuracy, she can't one-hit him, and she gets 2-tapped. So unless he misses with a 2% chance and she hits 2 50% chances, she will never win the fight. Good job, Deirdre. It's time for Sigurd. Yeah, no, the Megami Tensei games have a fucking banger OST. I've posted a few songs from Megami Tensei in the Discord. Like, I actually just today, I posted Nocturne's Fighting Dante from the Devil May Cry series song, and it fucking slaps. It's a banger. Like the normal battle, the one more, God rejected. Come on, it's such a good OST. Holy shit, the Megami Tensei games are so good. Oh, lordy. I mean, at this point, it's the sunk cost fallacy of I'm gonna keep doing the fucking arena at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I've already dumped so much time, I would feel I would be doing myself a disservice if I didn't just keep doing it. Midir still can't fight melee over here. I wonder why. But no, Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem typically have absolutely standout OSTs. So, combining the two of them, what the fuck do you expect to have happen? You think it's gonna get worse? No. No, that's not how that works. Oh, yeah. I'm still not gonna, like, God, have you guys been seeing all of the really shitty things Nintendo has been doing recently? They shut down the Nintendo modding scene. They've been fucking DMCAing people through Twitch. It's for playing fucking, like, Hyrule Warriors, even though it released in their country a few days back. Like, what the fuck, Nintendo? They've been doing a lot of really, really shitty things. Like, even more than usual level of shitty things. I ain't buying that. I'm not gonna support their shitty decisions. Why I refuse to... I would have not bought Sword of Shield, but Ninja likes supporting their bad decisions. Stop it, Ninja. You're giving them your money when they don't deserve it. Don't buy the DLC. You already did. God damn it. Objectively, the worst Pokemon. God damn it, Arden. Pokemon as a whole really needs just like a fundamental fucking overhaul. I know a lot of people, have been saying fucking Pokemon's good, but man. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I love turn-based combat, but I think Pokemon would go a lot better if they fucking dropped off the turn-based combat shit. Like a fucking Pokemon MMO. That's what everyone wants. Free roaming, just do it, dude. Fuck the plot, who gives a damn? Pokemon MMO, open world shit. Throw a man in a fucking bike and send him out there. Goddamn best Pokemon game. Holy shit. Not even a question. Well, so you know that's not true, son, because I supported my favorite franchise.
And Nintendo never made another one.
I bought all of the Advance Wars. What do I get? I get shit! And again, Nintendo's been making a lot of really bad games recently. Like, I think in this most recent console, they have not made, like, a fucking good mainline game pretty much this entire console. I'm not counting, like, Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Those are always good. It's like what's every, like, mainline Nintendo series? Ah, fuck, no, they did make Three Houses. That's a good exception. But, like, Donkey Kong, didn't make one. Tropical Freeze, that's a port. F-Zero, haven't had one since the fucking GameCube. Star Fox, that one was dumpster fire garbage or was a remake of 64 for the 4th time. Star Fox, Metroid Prime 4 has been in development hell since, like, the Wii and before. Then we're talking about games that actually got a release. No, Pikmin 4, that has been in development since the goddamn Wii U and is apparently not a top priority and is also just, like, gone into low priority hell and is barely even being worked on, supposedly, other than it is supposedly being in development. So Pikmin... I think that's it for, like, Nintendo. So, like, what other series do they even have? And then for games that actually came out and got a modern release, Odyssey was one of the worst Mario games. Breath of the Wild was, of the Zelda games I've played, the worst one. Pokemon, of the games I've played, was the worst one. It's like, yikes. Not doing too good, Nintendo. Start stepping it up. Paper Mario? Oh, fuck me, dude. Look what they did to Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi. Goddamn. Mario and Luigi wasn't really their fault. But that's not the... Noish just random crit that man and dunked him. Noish beat him before Alec did. Yeah, no, that's a fat load of shit. Them DMCAing the Hyrule Warriors shit. Like, I love Hyrule Warriors. I really wanted it to be good. But this is not what I want in a Hyrule Warriors game. Give me another time travel one. I'm like, okay, fucking Hyrule Warriors, Breath of the Wild is a good fucking Zelda game. No, that's not what we want. Sorry, dickhead, I don't just want Breath of the Wild characters. Do the original shit where it's a bunch of characters from every game. That was cool. And make it more of a traditional system. The open world stuff is weird. Fuck, you know the last time they tried to make a Warriors game and they made that shit open world? They did it. It was a bad idea. They did it again. Fuck them up, Lex. Come on, hit them 42s. You son of a bitch. We started the fact that they just haven't made Splatoon 3 yet. That's super weird, too. Did Splatoon 2 come out on the Switch or the Wii U? At first. I'm almost guaranteed that shit got ported. But I think Splatoon 2 came out on the Wii U. I'm not sure, though. That's another example. Unless it did come out on the Switch, in which case... Yeah, right, that's fair. That one's pretty good. Alright. I won a third one. Because I got into that one really, really, really late, and it upsets me. I thought you started on the fucking Ace Attorney games, how they just are not releasing a chunk of them outside of Japan. Spirit of Justice and Edgeworth Game 2, cough cough. Dickheads. That was another one. Don't get me started on the Mother 3 shit. I just posted a video on it. Mother 3's still waiting to come out. Spirit of Justice did get translated? Maybe I'm thinking of another one. I know one of them didn't get translated, but I haven't followed up on it in a while. Maybe that one didn't get fixed. But even still, I know the Edgeworth one didn't ever get translated. A bunch of shit. I still actually need to play the rest of those. Those games are really good. But if you actually ever wanted to see the sister series, as in air quotes, sound, we're doing Professor Layton on Friday. I've played those games, and they very clearly have a very similar styling, but they're very different kind of games, you know? Misty needs to miss a 98, and she needs to hit a 50. He needs to miss 290. I know there's a crossover between them. That's a fun fact. The crossover between Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton wasn't very good. I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay of it. And because the two games are pretty damn different in their, like, actual systems, to make the game playable for a fan of both games, they had to water down the systems for both to make the other fan base be able to play them. Wow. And it made both of them feel like a really weak entry in the series. Alright, I'm gonna be frank, I'm gonna start speeding this up a little bit, and I'm gonna stop training Midir because fuck him. But I actually played a little bit of Professor Layton. All I know about Professor Layton is the end credits theme, which is the very first time I had ever heard anything about Professor Layton. If one of the games, I don't even know which one, no, there's two of them, are both like weirdly sad ballads. And they tell a story, and I don't know the context for it. But of the Professor Layton game of the Curious Village, like the first one, was really just happy-go-lucky, like a big old, that was a great time. I'm very curious to see how those games develop, though. I'm very curious. Because it was like full cartoon. Like, it's a full fucking cartoon game, the Professor Layton games. Like, it's, oh man, a dude's gone missing, better solve puzzles! It's a puzzle game, that's the point. That's the main reason I'm doing it, but, you know. What, dude? Fuck him up, Alec. Yeah. You got him. You got this, Alec. I believe in you. You got this. Come on, baby. You got it. I believe in you. You got this. He got this. Can you imagine this, except I had another unit to train up, which was the fucking dude from the last map? Yeah, and unironically, I was only gonna go for like another like, you know what would be a fucking hilarious joke? This stream is gonna be just the arena. We'll play the map next time. Because this is today and tomorrow are both a late work day, and I'm tired. We're gonna have this be the fucking punchline. Surprise everybody. Or surprise people watching this on YouTube. No plot. Oh, now it's a joke. Yes, I'm doing it now. Yeah, I'm doing it now. Look what you did, Ninja. You made it a full meme-arena, and I'm sitting here laughing all the way to the bank. But no, I'm tired, my throat hurts, and we're just gonna get the fucking arena done with and move along. We're just gonna have Sigurd and Quan do their fucking fights and move along and get fuck it at this point, you know? Who gives a damn? We still haven't even done Do yet. Just start doing Sigurd fights. I'm tired, and I don't want to do this anymore. Today is a CP day, and I don't want to do this. This is the best meme. See how much faster it goes when I actually do the fights that matter. Oh boy! I already won fight 2. Hey, throw in another save state. Hey, now fight 3. Look, keep going. Look how much faster it goes. This is another actually relevant fight. There's Kaimos versus Sigurd. Oh, it's gonna be a fucking stomp. Yeah, no, he just destroyed Kaimos. Well, Sigurd just destroyed all of the arena and gained 2 levels. Yeah, wow. And finally, Quan. Here we go. Final boy. The ultimate meme. Come on, Quan. Quan just missed 2 78s and nearly died to the first fight of the entire arena. Oh my lord, Quan, please. I walked up to stab that man through his face and he's dead. Turn 1, frame 1. Get out. Quan does a shitload of damage. Damn. He does some damage. Give him another point of strength. Oh, damn it. He needs to do more damage. Alright. Yeah, look at him go. These are the people I actually use in combat. People like Midir and Noish, they don't really get used in combat, but other people like our fucking Mage, Lex, Finn. Finn's done. A lot of the people I use in combat are already done with this, you know? Or they're locked on rank 7, because rank 7's kind of a bitch. It fucks, you know? It really does it to them. Another point of strength. More defense, yes. This, I'm probably gonna addendum the title to have it be Chapter 3, but it's only the arena. But it's only the arena, and then it's actually Chapter 2. That's such a great title. All right, there we go. We're gonna do one more attempted fight with everyone. We'll fix up their weapons and we'll be done with the stream because my back hurts and I'm tired. I want to go play. I want to get something to drink, get dinner, and play more Tales of Symphonia. I'm so done with this shit already. I'm just tired. Today was a long day. I hate opening. My Gazelle can almost do it to him. But it's not like me. What do you mean, rude? I opened the damn store today. I'm tired. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Finn's already done it. Oh, Alec. He's also at rank 7. Pretty much if they can get to rank 7, they don't really need to do another fight, you know? It's like, God, he does so much fucking damage. They don't need to beat him. At this point, it's just for the style. Beating the arena apparently gets you characters randomly, which is really cool, but, you know. No-ish. I think I have an idea for a faster system to do the arena, because despite the fact that everything I did this time was the most efficient way to go through the arena, giving people the most chances of succeeding, I think in the future I'm going to have a character go as far as they can. If they lose, move on to the next one. Then when the other character gets far enough to lose, then I'll redo some of the fights. Meaning we only need to redo previous fights, like, equal to the amount of characters we have, rather than every single fight of every single character. So instead it'll only take like 30 to 40 minutes, rather than 2+ hours. Flynn? Are you doing it to him? Oh my god, she's doing it to him! Crit him! Ethelyn, please. Come on. If she crit him, we would have won right there. She did it to him, but then she lost. Alright. Here's the real fight. Midir with a new weapon. He bought a new weapon, guys. We got it. We saved him. I fixed up everyone's shit. We'll just do it all now. People used a lot of their weapon durability. Start the next stream just looking good. Because everyone has their own individual weapons, I can kind of just spend some of my more useless money, too. Brave Axe is very, very fucking expensive to repair. I think the fact that it lets him absolutely stomp people to death, I think that's fair. And you bet your ass we're starting the next stream by having do some arena fights. But aside from that... Whoa, buddy, that's the pawnbroker. Don't you try to steal my shit. That's also really expensive. Fixing the damn silence stav. Okie dokie then, there we go. Do you guys like this song? Oh, that's good to hear. Alright.